You going live yet? Yep. All right. Hey, kids. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. And I've got a crooked camera. Deary me. Now, today we are detailing, excuse me, I'll get myself a bit further in a boot in the right position to take care of business. Today we are detailing these. These are the engines from the Italeri C-47. And yeah, I'm sure you get the drill. Depending on how long this takes, and that may or may not be so long, we will look at detailing a few other bits and bobs that I have just there. So, all of that said, all I really require, excuse me, I've still got bits of canopy here from yesterday, from the B17. Oh, yesterday. Oh, guys, I went to do some varnishing, made a howling error. I got my, along the way, by the way, kids. I went to put some varnish on some parts and didn't look closely enough at the label. Yeah. Put surfacer on them. So I'm going to have to repaint. Now, fortunately, it wasn't a thick coat because, as you can imagine, with varnish, you don't want to go too hard or too heavy. Now, so I didn't go too hard or too heavy. So here we have them. Now let's have a bit of a look-see, shall we? What have we got on the detail front? A few bolts there. Okay. Now, all right. We're going to go. Now this is the back part of the engines. So we'll go with, I reckon, 4 colours predominantly. And what they're going to be, I'll hold you there while I gather them together. Oily steel. Bronze, tin, natural steel. All right. Now, on these, it'll be much. Because you got those and those. Now, might go a bit of gunmetal grey for the base area there. And I reckon I'm going to zoom out for a moment. And what I'm going to do is get, excuse me, I'm going to put you on mute. Yeah, I needed to blow my nose, and I'm pretty sure you guys could do without the of or similar such noise in your ear. So I, as you can gather, hit the mute button. That's what they're for, you know. Now, whoops, that days. It's not liking that, really. Just knocking stuff everywhere at the moment, kids. Now, hang on a moment. I'm looking for one particular colour. Hopefully it is. Now, for the engine cowling, I'm a bit of a fan of blue, you know. We'll go azul profundo, deep sky blue. Now, I can see profundo being deep. How does it pertain particularly to... I digress, kids. I do. I digress a hell of a lot as it goes, but never mind. Bumping all sorts of things. I need more space. At least that'll happen when I move. All right. Now, these are all the colours we'll ultimately be using on our engines. Bing. Now, I reckon our first port of call will in fact be the gunmetal grey. Yeah. All right. And where that's going to go, that's what is steel, gunmetal grey. We need to get a bit of a painting card. This is my modern art piece. It's a many-toned and spontaneous rendering on cardboard. Any bidders are welcome to post what they deem the dollar value to be on the comment section of any of the platforms, and the bidding starts at £50. I use pounds purely by virtue of the fact it sounds very posh and toffee-nosed. I don't know what other currency should I roll with. Probably the standard one to roll with would actually still be the US dollar. Well, that is a matter of conjecture in time, I guess, but never mind. I digress again. Right, now that should be the paint mixed. Get my goggles on. Get my goggles on. Oh dear, that was a bit sad, wasn't it, kids? Not so much sad as outright lamentable. Dearie me. Now, what else I put up? That's it. Now we'll go with this one, I reckon. As a brush, we want to be a bit precise with what we're about to do. Yeah, that's good. Now, here's what we're working on. So, what we're going to do, yeah, there we go. Move that to there. Wind's very strong today. Again, what am I doing, kids? I'm digressing. All right. All right. Now the idea is going to be that once we get the gunmetal grey on the base, that's on all four of these portions, that will serve as a starting point for highlighting stuff. It's a little bit fiddly. It's a little bit oh, hello. How you doing? Hang on, I have to have a quick where my desk is. I can't really see the chatboard so well. Hola. Yeah, it is a nice model, mate. The detail is very pretty. I mean, I've got nice detail to work with. Excuse me a moment. There we go. I like to really maximize the benefit by going right in, you know? Why? Because I can. Takes longer, of course. But then I think I get more satisfaction from from it in the longer run, which is my business, of course. Now once I'll do one side, then I'll flip over and do the other side's not so important, but you know. Oh, Argentina. Nice. I must admit to being something of a fan of your rugby team. Los Pumas. I believe they're actually meant to be Jaguars on the jersey, but we digress. But yeah, I like the Pumas. Is that one done? Now, just as you know, having shared that you're from Argentina, I'm in Adelaide, Australia. If on occasion I sound a little more English than Australian, my family's actually from England, but we immigrated over to here and I was born here. I am Australian, not English. So there you go. Oh, hello, more people. Hang on a moment. I'll have to scooch over and have a look at my chat board in a moment. Hi guys, I know Scott's here. How you doing? Come into there. The idea here is to give us the base of our colours for the cylinders and the like. Now, once I finish this side on this one, I'll have a quick look at my chat board and respond to any comments, questions, or hellos. Now, just Just a little in there, I would say. All right. Give me a moment, guys. 12 hours a day. Wow. Yeah, you don't mean it. That's hard yakka. I've done that, and it flogs you hard. Yeah, that's harsh, man. Oh, hey, Code, how you doing? Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. So yeah, wow. Okay, I'm. Let us know if you want to come on. For guys on other platforms like Mark, and actually, I think you guys might be able to get on if you click the link. You can actually appear on screen and verbally chat with me and do modeling with me on screen if you like. It's a thing you can do. If you don't want to, well, that's fine and all good in the hood. In the meantime, I'm going to return to the engine because at the moment you've got a great close-up of the top of some paint bottles, which is, not really that entertaining, is it? No. Now. Oops, we got caught on there. No, we're good. Now then. Bing. Now. So we've got these two done on that side. Just make sure I've got the right camera angle. That'll do it. Now, gonna get a little touchy on, well, not touchy is maybe the wrong word, but it's a word. What we're going to do is come just around the. Actually, I'm going to thin that out a bit more. There we go. There we go. So I just want the very edge here. There we go. Because what I'm going to do is that slightly raised area above that will be blue for the engine cowling. Where you can see the bolts, I'll touch them with a little spot of bronze to highlight them. Or I might go for another color again. I don't know. We'll see. You get the idea. It's a highlighting thing. And with a bit of luck, we'll get all of it done today on the stream. That would be good. Because yeah, you'll be able to see how it all rolls out. There's no real need to wait on the process of this because we're using acrylics. So by the time I've done one major lot, we're pretty much going to be on to the next lot if you follow me. So yeah, now we're in position to go on to the next one color, next color, and so it'll go. Just into there. There we go. All right. There we go. So that's again on this side. We will need to do necessarily this rear portion, which I probably don't need to. I choose to. I'm sure you get the drill there. Oop, hang on a moment. There's a. I'll just do the last portion on this side for that one. Then I'll check my comment. Hang on a moment. Nice and easy. Oops, a little clumsy there. Now that's not going to matter too much. I can always paint on top. It's just I would prefer, make use of that wonderful word, prefer, to not get my colours mixed up, as I'm sure you can understand. And there we go. Now that's the perimeter. Dear oh dear. I love this stuff, you know. I really do. I really dig my detailing. To me, it's very therapeutic. Hang on. Oops. And almost there. I need to get into there a bit more. Dearie me. All right. Now, all right. Sorry to not be conversational then. Now, at the moment, though, we have, as you can see, you got that front area base sort of thing done. So we can now start doing our cylinders and our cowling. I'll do the cylinders first. We do still need to do this side on the bottom. That won't take long. Now I'm just going to check my comments and I'll be back. Give me a tick. And B-17, nice. Which one are you getting? I've gotten most of the detailing done on, whoops, daisy, on my one. I'm pretty happy about that, as you can imagine. Now, this side, the back, that is. Now, I reckon our first colour, in fact, I can guarantee you, our first colour on the cylinders will be the oily steel. That's going to go right at the very bottom. Now, you may be within your rights to point out that I'm going for one metallic next to another metallic, and they're not that far removed, but there is a difference. And the overall effect does show when when it's all together, I find. So this is what I do. It becomes even more apparent once you hit it with the varnish and Nuln oil. That really brings it all up. Which I'm almost at the point of doing with a few things. Well, I have varnished them, I just need to get the Nuln on. Here's the base of that one. Alright, we now repeat the process on this one. Around. Into there. Around. Deary, deary me, eh? Now, the white steel shouldn't take that long to do. Because it's a very small area of it to do, basically, is the thing. Now, there we go. Give me a moment, and oh, 1:48. That'll be big. Indeed. Huge mon is the adjective I'm looking to bandy about. Yeah, some of the big kits that are getting around, or bigger scale kits on that I've seen produced lately, as in the recent few years, are unreal, like a 1:72 U-boat. Can you imagine? 1:72. Jesus. I've seen pictures and it's just ginormous. I've seen one guy with the kit of one box and it's almost the height of his door. Now, I don't know how much space the guy's got, but for God's sake, man. You know, where are you going to put that? I suppose if you've got a big enough display area, yeah. And you'd have to also say that a kit like that would be years of work. So you'd certainly keep yourself occupied. Yeah. But dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, almost done here. Let's get a quick slap around there. I probably don't need to, but never mind. I'm gonna. Why? Because it behooves me. There we go. Alright, last bit with this colour. And then it's time for the oily steel. Oily steel, oily steel. Oh dear. Wasn't even a Jimmy Barnes fan. God damn. Although as luck would have it, I to possess a set of proper knives, as in table knives, that are Sheffield steel. All right. Now, yeah, the oily steel is going to be a little tricksy in some ways, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, that's that. And all right. All right, so that's a starting point. We've got a gunmetal grey on as the base. Base, how low can you go? All right, so our next color, once I clean the brush, is going to be a cielo engasado. Oily steel. Still got plenty of paint in that. Now, next, as I said, oily steel. And this isn't the bulk of the cylinder, it's just the bottom, as you will soon see. Now, trust me, there is a difference in the color. Oily steel is lighter and shinier than gunmetal grey. Yes, you may well go, so that's the big difference, is it? The answer is yes. Yes, it is. Now, let me just check the time. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Dee-dee-dee, a little dee. Oh dear, eh? Now, all right. Just into. It'll take me a few shots to get it, how I'll get it down as to what the best approach is going to be. Yeah, probably doing it that way. All right, let's do this. almost there on this one. And yeah, once I've got it done, all of them done on this side, I will zoom you in for a bit of a closer look. Alright, I might give you a closer look. Hang on, just there perhaps needs a bit more. Yep. So that's where our gunmetal grey is going, just down. Hang on. Hang on, get these out of the way for a moment. There we go. So the gunmetal grey is on the bottom, our oily steel's going in there. This is how it's happening, kids. Now, next. Now, Italeri. Alright, that's this one almost done as well. Then it's onto those. Then as before, oh, hang on. On the back it's a bit different, which is fine. And then we'll go on for natural steel. But first, let's get this one done. All right. Now, I did aim to be off at 11 my time, but depending on a few things, we might, or I might, actually just go for a little bit longer and get these all done. Because I'd say there's a good chance of that. And if there's a good chance of it, that would be very cool. Purely by virtue of the fact, as I said, you'd get to see a go-to-woe maneuver. Hell, if I edited that quickly enough, I could even get it up and running as a YouTube thing, as a upload as opposed to a live. All right. Next, we go in here. Lee. Now, that's the front of these almost done. All right. And this side. Now this side's a little easier. because all we got to do here is come into there. And so we go. Look at that. Starting to come together. Now, once we get a few more colours on, which won't take us too long, we can start getting a bit cheerful about it. Our next colour after these, should I go natural steel or the blue? I think we'll go the natural steel. We'll do the actual mechanical parts of the engines first, I reckon. Before we start going for the cowling. This brush I'm using I've had for quite a while, and one of the things I do like about it is triangular handle. It's great. Really good for your control, but also if you want to put it down, you know it's not going to roll away. Which I'm sure we've all had happen on occasion. All right. And so this is how where the oily seal is going next to the whatchamacallit, gunmetal grey. And so we're progressing through. Now we'll just do these two. And then all right. Now, finally, this one. Now, all right, almost there. Yay. At least with this color anyway. All right. Now, next. Now that we've got all of those on, zip out, clean brush. And next one is natural steel. Hey, you alright? Oh, hey, cutie guy, how you doing? I've been making good progress on the engines. So, yeah, happy about that. Italeri. Bit more of a rinse. Now, there we go. Better. Natural steel. Now, once this is on, it's only down to the tin and the bronze on the mechanical parts. And then it's just the blue cowling. And ultimately, to finish off, the bolts. So, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I been very busy. That usually is a good thing in my eyes. Just gonna move that around a bit. Okay, let's go here with this one. This is our natural steel. Goggles back on. There we go. Now, natural steel is actually the bigger area of our metallics. But hopefully this still won't take too long. Although there are 3 angles we need to hit with this colour on each cylinder. Oh, really? Oh, shit. I'll have to ring them back. Oh, guys. Please don't ring again. I know who it was and I do want to speak to them, but I don't really want... It's a place where I want to learn German. I've already learnt some German. I want to continue to learn German. At a more advanced level. Now, all right. So I'll zoom in a bit. Yeah, there we go. You can start seeing how it's coming together. And around that way. Let me come around this way onto the next one. Now, Once I've gotten the fronts done, I will do the tops of the cylinders before we progress to the back. Then we will do the tin. Then we will do the bronze. Delay. And finally, this is obviously how they're looking before weathering. When the time comes, I will want to put some grunge on, and I will too. Delay. All right. Starting to come together, as you can see. Now, all right. Next, and once I've got this engine, I'll have a quick look at the chat board, because when I'm doing this and concentrating, I can't really read any comments, as you can imagine. Itchy eye. No one needs that. There we go. All right. Almost got the front done. And then I'll check my chat board. All right. So just a little more there. There's the front part so far. Give me a moment to check the chat boards. Yeah, the only problem with the ringtone, mate, is that whenever someone rings me, my cover is blown, and the at that stage, Goldfinger and the rest of the crew are onto me. But yeah, now we're glad you like them. As a quick little aside, all bullshit, I do actually like it as a piece of music. If you check out the entire thing, it's actually pretty cool, I think, anyway. Now, go here. Some of these are going to be a little tricky. Most notably, these ones. There we go. This is what I need to do next, isn't it? Yep. Sorry, all you're seeing is my hands right now. There we go. Right. Now, I might as well do this one. And then we do the... okay. Yeah, so I need to do that side. Delay. All right, slowly but surely. All right. This one's going to be a little trickier. There we go. Got that one done. Hey. Yes. That's a bit more here. All right, now starting to come together. Now we do the top bits on those ones. Again, I'll hold from this angle. I like to be a bit sort of consistent in my approach. That's just me. Now, if you wonder why I'm painting them in two halves on top, it's because there's a bronze wire going to be joining or going across the top from where the tin is, as you will hopefully see later on this stream. What is the time? See how we go. Time is... might do. We're not doing too badly, kids. Oops. All right. We've gone right the way around. I almost have. Right. There we go. All right. Last one. Then may as well as repeat process, but on the rear. And then we just, actually no, I'll do the tops of them first. Yeah. Ayo. Now, almost there. Now, if we come into here. All right. Almost. Yeah. Almost all right. Just need to finish a few more over here. All right. So here's where we're at with them at the moment. Now, back's not so hard. Start here. There we go. All right. There we go. Coming around while I'm here. All right. Next. Now things will start becoming very lively on the colour front once I start applying the bronze and tin. Of course, at the moment, there's a whole stack of variants on metallic going. But once we start getting other colours on, I'll start livening this whole engine thing up. Oh, back's starting to give me a chip though. A little heavy with that paint there, never mind, got away with it. Oh dear, yeah, back's definitely not enjoying this. Or at least starting to not do so. There we go. Into there. There we go. Right, that's that one. Hang on, there's a little bit there I missed, I think. Well, I didn't miss, but need to do a couple of spots, in fact. Just there. And there. There we go. Now, next. Deary, deary me. to there. All right. There we have it. All right. It's all starting to come together. I actually be really glad when we get down to the bronze and the tin because they are fairly small areas. All right. That's a curious thing. There's 7 cylinders. Ordinarily, you'd expect an even number. Although, I suppose one could argue, because of the 2-layer thing, there's 14. It's still very weird. Excuse me, I need to clean this brush. It's got a bit of glug on it. All right, we're good to go now, I should think. Yeah. Now, all right. Now, all right. One more, and that's that one done. And then it's tin. Dear oh dear. There we go. Right. All right, let's do it. There we go. Come on. All right. All righty. I think you can gather I'm starting to get a bit in need of a break as far as been concentrating very seriously for a while. Like I said, I would like, however, to get these engines done. You're not seeing what I'm doing, are you? There we go. Delay. All right. 9 left. Which I mean 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And finally 9. All right. So here's where we're at thus far. We've got our base, the base of the engine painted. We've got our cylinders done. Now, next, once I've cleaned this brush, we hit the, we crack out the tin. And then the bronze. Now, hopefully, the tin won't take too long. Shake, 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 shake the tin up. I'm not zooming it out because I'm probably going to need to zoom you back in anyway. Now. Goggles. Now this time, what we're doing is we're going to go. I'll start with this one up here. And then up here. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Now, what I reckon I might do on each one is the front, pretty much as I've been doing with all the other colours. I think it's the side bits that are going to take the longest. That's okay. And you get the idea as to how this is going to roll out as a look. So all right. Now, in actuality, given how long I can see this is really going to take, I might wind up closer to my normal sort of time frame. And finish these engines off tomorrow. So I've got quite a lot of things I need to chase up. Now, but in the meantime, you can start to see how this will look. Hang on, I missed one there. Yeah, just there. In the final analysis. Then we'll top that with bronze as to the very top of the cylinders. Blue engine cowling, yada, yada, yada. You're getting the drill. Now, yeah, I'm going to wind things up because I can see this is going to take a lot longer than I thought, which is fine. We'll finish these off tomorrow because I will indeed be back tomorrow. I might do a few more little bits, and we'll finish these off. And zip. Yeah. Alrighty, that'll do for the time being. Anyway, you can see how it's coming along. Still need to tidy that one up. Where are you? That's not the one I saw. Anyway, but you can see how they're going to look in the final analysis. You got a bit of an idea to it. Alrighty. Let me just clean my brush to zoom out. Now tomorrow I expect I'll be back at the same time. We'll be able to finish the engines off. I would suggest we can get a bit of work done on perhaps the wheel bay itself. And then I would suggest further that we can get both assembly on or commence assembly on both the B-17 and the C-47 very soon, which would be kind of funky. We'd be able to do 2 large aircraft in one go. Boom shakalaka. Now, I'm glad you like them, man. Now, up, click out. Zoom. I already have zoomed out. Dearie me. Alrighty, that's me done for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. As always, any first-time viewers, magic button, follow, like, or subscribe. Very simple, really, now, isn't it? Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. And I'm Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Again, follow, like, or subscribe. Very simple again. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow. And when I get back tomorrow, it will be the same kit time, same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you guys then. See yous.